Hello, I'm Jamie Johnson, the Epic Home Theater guy. Today I'm going to take you through a tour of my home theater. I've made a number of upgrades over the last 2 years, and I thought it's time to show what I've done and why I've done them. This is the front entrance to my home theater. We did some kind of fun things here. I think it's kind of a nice way to introduce people to the theater. This ticket window I designed myself. These custom doors I also designed myself. I think it's just a nice way to kind of stage the environment and kind of build some anticipation as you walk into the theater. Of course, we've got candy and drinks and popcorn, so some of the favorites that we have in our family. So here's the home theater. This home theater I designed myself, and tried to do it in a budget conscious sort of way. So I tried to figure out things that were in my budget and try to figure out what's going to be the best value with the biggest bang, the best rumble, the greatest sound that fits my budget. And I would love to have Macintosh and some of the other higher end items in my theater. But I think what I've got is 98% there for what my ear hears, and I love it. So these grills, I designed these myself, and had a friend custom build them for me. The layout, spent hours trying to figure out where everything should be, so acoustically everything's just right. It's a 7.2.4 home theater. These wall soundboards are something I've just added in the last year, trying to get something that would do some absorption as well as some diffusion. Didn't give me quite the sound enhancement that I was hoping I would, but I think aesthetically it looks great. So this is my rack. Everything's being run off the Denon AVR 3600H. Not a super high-end receiver, but really does everything that I need it to do. It's 7.2.4. It's a little bit underpowered, but I've added some amplification, so that's not a problem at all. I think the sound is great. These Outlaw Model 2200s are mono amps, and they power my left and right channels. And then the Outlaw Model 5000X runs the rest of my bass layers. So I've got added amplification with tons of power to all channels, and these Model 2200s are giving me, I believe it's 300 watts of power to both the left and right speakers. The left and right speakers, we'll get into those a little bit. This Zidoo streamer is a new ad, and the Samsung 3D DVD player is also a new ad. The Sony 4K player, had that for a while and enjoy it. It does everything I need it to do. So on these left-right speakers, they were also been upgraded to the KEF Q150 bookshelf speakers, and by themselves as a bookshelf speaker, I don't think they have enough bass, but with the subwoofers I've got in this room, work perfectly for the left and right channels, and it's been a nice sound enhancement to the room. I've really enjoyed them. And I've got KEFs now throughout the entire home theater. These starlights with the fiber optics are something that I love. It was frankly a real nightmare to install those. About 650 strands of basically fishing wire going through that ceiling, and it was a lot of work, a lot more work than one might expect installing those. So these KEFs are these shoe subwoofers. The VTF-TN1s are beasts. 15 inches, amazing deep bass. The Outlaws that I had before I totally loved, but I found it in some very, very deep bass scenes, they were topping out. And ones from Shoe, they never seemed to bottom out. They just seem to be so smooth and effortless. So this screen is a new screen. I increased the screen size to 135 inches. It's a silver screen, acoustically transparent screen. It's a woven fabric. The picture honestly isn't quite as good as what I had it with my previous screen, but it's very, very good. I really don't have any complaints. It's when I did side-by-side comparisons I could notice some of the difference, but I'm completely happy with the 135 inches. It just is immersive. So the left and right speakers of the KEF R7, I absolutely love these for the clarity, the big wide sound, absolutely wonderful speaker. The center channel is the KEF R2. Not quite as good as the R7 as far as the sound quality goes, but very adequate. No complaints about it. This carpet I absolutely love. I think it just kind of gives a nice fun feel to the theater and gives a little pop of color to the room. The curtains, again, I think it adds a nice aesthetic. Also gives some acoustic treatment to the room. This couch I absolutely love. I found it on a garage sale and couldn't be happier with it. It can fit the whole family on very comfortably. Just lay back, enjoy the movie. It's super durable. It's from Ashley Home Furnishers. It was the exact one that I saw in the store at the garage sale and saved me a couple $1,000s. So this projector is also a new ad. It's the Epson 6040UB. It's now a 4K, which before I had a 1080p projector. I would say it's a little bit brighter than my previous projector. Details better. Colors are very, very good. Dark levels aren't fantastic, but good enough. In super dark scenes, I don't have problems seeing details, which I sometimes saw with the previous projector. It's not the highest end, but it's good enough. So this is the KEF CI130.2CR. It's a KEF speaker for the Atmos channels, and it does a great job. No complaints at all. The back channels are the KEF CI160ES, and it's a nice 8-inch speaker for the rear channels. And again, fantastic sound with those. No complaints. So these are the upgrades that I've made over the last 2 years in here. I'm really at a place now that I'm perfectly happy with everything I've got. Enjoy this theater all the time. Watch sports, watch movies. Those shoe subs have probably been the biggest game changer in the theater. It just rocks the whole room. I mean, literally, I had to make some adjustments to some of the wall posters and that because they were shaking with these new subs. And man, when you get that thump in the chest every time Godzilla takes a step, it is so fun. This bar is a great way to store drinks and popcorn when we have guests, and we enjoy this theater all the time. I appreciate you taking the time to see the updates on our theater, and stay tuned for new updates in the future.